Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2018 Audi A4 Premium Plus sedan. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2018 Audi A4 delivers just about everything we expect from a small luxury sedan. There's quick acceleration, a comfortable ride, and the latest connectivity and navigation technologies. But the fact that it does it without overwhelming you makes it, at least for the time being, the car to get in the segment. So we can see that the 2018 A4 sedan starts at $36,000. Its MSRP range is actually, from $36,000 on up to $50,000. We can see that it's got a four-cylinder engine that does 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds. It's got a combined fuel economy of 27 miles to the gallon. Let's look at this key MSRP, speed, and MPG info. So basically, they're just telling us what the starting price is. They're telling us that's for a premium. The premium is the base model, is the premium with an automatic transmission. The one shown in the picture is a Premium Plus with all-wheel drive, etc., etc., etc. And then they tell you better fuel economy, 24 city, 33 highway, and then it's a 27 combined fuel economy. So there's a better look at the fuel economy, so that made it worth looking at this little bit of extra here. All right, let's move on. So real quick before we get into looking at everything, just if you haven't seen any of my videos before, just to let you know how this is going to go, we're going to go over the overview page, which we're on right now. Then we'll cover, if you look at these top links up here, we're going to go through the technology page, the design page, the performance page, and then finally trim and spec. So by the time we get through with this video, you're going to learn everything there is to know about the new 2018 Audi A4. And then at the end, we'll do a build and price of an Audi A4. I will also save that build summary, and you can download the link, that PDF, you can download that link in the description below, just so you know it's there now. All right, let's move on. So as you've been reading, we can see that the A4 for 2018 is a top safety pick and 5-star overall safety rating, and it has a 5-star overall safety rating. It says that the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety named the A4 a top safety pick when it's equipped with the LED headlights with high beam assist. Worth noting. All right, awesome. Performance art says the 2018 A4 is a truly moving work of art with a standard 192 horsepower turbocharged engine, and it's available 252 horsepower turbocharged engine. So depending on what you get, I suspect, if I remember correctly, if you get the car in Quattro, then it comes with a 252 horsepower engine. If you get it with just standard all-wheel drive, then it's 192 horsepower or 190 horsepower engine. We'll see going forward, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. When we get over to the performance section of this build and price review, I'm sure we'll find that information out. Under exterior design, which is truly beautiful, it does turn heads. I can see how it would. It says the A4 turns heads with a sleek S-line exterior package. That's the sporty package, and that gives you different bumpers. They say side blades, but what they really mean, I think, are these side sills that are down here, these rocker panels, also known as rocker panels. And then it says fender badges. There's a fender badge right there that says S-Line, I'm pretty sure. And stainless steel door sills. So when you open up the door, I think there's probably some little stainless steel kick plate that says like S-Line or something like that on it. Here they're talking about their some of their technology, such as the available Audi Virtual Cockpit, Audi Connect, and Audi Smartphone interface for compatible devices. Basking in intelligence is not only welcomed in the A4, it's encouraged. And it is a beautiful place in there. Look how gorgeous that car is. I can see a heads-up display right here. This is that Audi Virtual Cockpit where it turns that whole dashboard into a whole LCD screen. I mean, that's just beautiful. The wood veneers, you can almost see the pores in the wood. And the new shifters, how they're just really short and stubby, look fantastic. It's a great looking car. You would think that I work for Audi. I don't. It's just a really good looking car. I just like what they do. I'm a real big fan of the Audi S6. If you like the Audi S6, check out my build and price on that. I'm going to put a link up. Speaking of that heads-up display, look at this instrument cluster. I mean, is anybody doing it better than that? I don't think so. Anyway, look at this heads-up display. It says score with an assist. The available driver assistance features in the 2018 A4 helps drivers meet their goals of refined travel, from standard Audi Presense Basic and Audi Presense City to available vehicle exit and rear cross traffic assist and available Audi Adaptive Cruise Control with traffic jam assist. Drivers can better focus on simply relishing the drive. And I would rather relish the drive after sitting in traffic this morning just to get to the gym. So yeah. Here they're going to talk about their available Quattro all-wheel drive with an automatic or manual transmission. Whichever transmission you prefer, the gripping performance of Quattro is at your command. Now, again, when we get over to the performance features, right, we got to go through technology design, and then we'll get to performance. When we get to performance, we'll learn about the engine. We'll learn about the Quattro, okay? Here they're going to go into a little more detail about that Audi virtual cockpit. I said is appointed with rich infotainment systems. The 2018 Audi A4 lets you live the good life. The available Audi virtual cockpit is a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument display that offers available Google Earth and allows the driver to customize information such as audio and available navigation, offering classic and infotainment modes. You already know I'm super impressed with that with the instrument cluster. It's just incredible. Look at that. Now they're talking about, let me scroll up a hair. Now they're talking about this Audi Connect. It says you can connect your Audi A4 to your world with Audi Connect, an intuitive system that integrates sought-after information like Google Earth, weather conditions, and traffic information. The A4 offers available Audi Connect care assistance and security services as well. All right, and that's a complimentary 6-month trial of that. Obviously, only when you buy the car new. New trial of Audi Connect Prime and Wi-Fi hotspot for passengers with Audi Connect Plus and online services. I usually don't get into talking about all those other services and all that, especially when they start talking about Wi-Fi, because here's the reality. I'm looking at my mobile phone right now, and it has a Wi-Fi hotspot. And so if I was in the car and other people needed a Wi-Fi hotspot for whatever reason, I could just turn my phone's Wi-Fi hotspot on. So I don't really get into that. I don't care if it's Audi, Mercedes, Chevrolet. It doesn't matter to me. I'm not really on the whole thing with the Wi-Fi, but I think it's still cool technology, though, that said. Moving on to design after all of that. It says the striking S-Line exterior of the Audi A4 underscores the technological advancements within. The captivating single-frame grille, sporty proportions, and precise design details all point to this being an altogether intelligent drive. It's a very attractive car. The lights are beautiful. Oh, let me scroll down here. That's a little bit better. Okay, so available power folding, power adjustable heated exterior side mirrors, it says. 3-spoke multifunction steering wheel with shift paddles. Available full LED headlights, and that's what you need to get if you want to have those top safety picks. You need to have these LED headlights. Dual exhaust outlets. And wing design wraparound dashboard. Let's talk about 2018 Audi A4 sedan exterior colors. So what do we have here? We have, we have brilliant black. We have floret silver, glacier white, Gotland green, ibis white, so 2 shades of white, Manhattan gray, Matador red, and finally, maybe not finally, monsoon gray. Oh, a few more. Moonlight blue, Mythos black, I like that, Scuba blue, and Daytona gray. They've got a great color palette for this vehicle, I think. Let's talk A4 sedan trims. Okay, there's the Premium, then there's the Premium Plus, and then there's the Prestige. The Prestige is $45,450, and like I said, the Premium is the base model. That's the one that starts at $36,000. And here's the deal. You know, the mid-range A4 Premium Plus, that's this one over here that I've got highlighted. The mid-range A4 Premium Plus trim builds on the already generous features list of the base Premium model and its price is still pretty reasonable. It's just under $40,000. This is the A4 version I'd want, probably. Well, I'd probably want to get the top tier, but if I'm trying to watch the money a little bit, and most of us are, I think the Premium Plus gives you everything that you want, right? You can get the Premium Plus with Audi's all-digital gauge cluster, which you know I'm already cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs about. I like that. And that comes with the tech package. If you get the tech package, that'll get you that digital cluster. And if you get the sport package, you get a sportier suspension, and you get a sportier seats and stuff like that. And you might as well throw in the all-wheel drive. So I like the Premium Plus. You get the full LED. That's going to cover us with that top safety picks. You get the Audi side assist with presense. You got the Bang & Olufsen surround sound system, right? Come on. You got the keyless start. You already got it. You got everything you really need for $40,000. You got the top tier Bang & Olufsen sound system with 19 speakers in it. To get a Bang & Olufsen sound system in a Mercedes or a BMW, you're going to have to spend a lot more than $40,000. I can tell you that much. I don't care what the model is. You're going to spend more than $40,000 to get the premium sound system in either one of those two German sedans. Let's look at a few specs. So we know it's got a 4-cylinder engine. That's the base engine that makes 190 horsepower, and it makes 236 pound-feet of torque starting at 1,450 RPM all the way up to 4,200 RPM. Going to be a peppy little engine, peppy, responsive little engine. Then does 130 miles an hour is the top speed on that. It's got a combined fuel economy of 27 miles to the gallon. Does 0 to 60 in 7 seconds, basically 7 seconds. And let's see. Then if you get the Quattro engine, you're still going to get the same mile per hour. The top speed remains the same. Your fuel economy drops by 3 miles to the gallon. Your acceleration improves considerably, and at 5.7 seconds, 0 to 60. But you get 252 horsepower, and you get 273 pound-feet of torque from 1,600 RPMs up to 4,500 RPMs. It's going to be a very good performing car. Either way, really, whether you got it in front-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, I think it's going to be a peppy, responsive little engine. But, you know, if you get an Audi, it's like getting a Subaru and not having their all-wheel drive. You get an Audi, you got to get the Quattro all-wheel drive system, I think. Okay, so we've moved on from the overview page. Now we're on the technology page of the Audi A4 for 2018. We've already learned about this Audi virtual cockpit, so I'm not going to reread redundant information. And the resolution on that picture is not that great, is it? And we already know a little bit about that heads-up display, which is really sweet. The available heads-up display can project relevant information regarding the car's speed and navigation directly onto the windscreen. Some of us also call it a windshield. Then they have the Audi has their MMI Touch. It's similar to BMW's iDrive or Mercedes Command system. Everybody's BMW was the first one to come out with this whole scroller that you can press and turn the knob. They came out with that like in 2004. And everybody kind of sort of followed suit. Mercedes was next, and then everybody's kind of gotten in line, and everybody kind of has some version of a scroller these days, or most. Anyway, an available high-mount 8.3-inch center MMI display features infotainment and MMI Touch with handwriting recognition technology. Drivers can write their entry rather than selecting letters or numbers and more easily navigate maps by moving a finger across the touchpad. That's not new technology, but it's cool technology. So I think Audi forgot to put a picture up for the Audi smartphone interface, because if I click Audi Connect, there's a photo. If I click Bang & Olufsen, there's a photo. But for Audi smartphone interface, there's no photo. So do know that it's not my computer. The standard feature, though, let's learn about it anyway, even though we're looking at a blank screen, the Audi smartphone interface. The standard feature enables Apple CarPlay or Google Android Auto interface, allowing you access to your compatible smartphone features such as navigation, telephone, music, and select third-party apps, and can be controlled through the MMI interface, your voice control system, or steering wheel controls. Worth noting, even though we don't have a photo to look at. Okay, Audi Connect, moving on. You can connect your Audi to your world with Audi Connect, an intuitive system that integrates sought-after information like Google Earth. Yeah, okay, got it. That's kind of this is redundant. We've already read over Audi Connect. Cool stuff. It's got the Wi-Fi, online services, 4G connectivity. You got, all that kind of stuff, and it comes with a 6-month trial. We know that. Let's move on to the Bang & Olufsen system. That's what I want to know about. Yes, Bang & Olufsen sound system with 3D sound. Let's see. The available Bang & Olufsen sound system with 3D sound provides concert hall definition with 19 speakers, 16-channel amplifiers, and 755 watts of power. That's a little car. You know how loud the sound system is going to sound. Sounds fun. I really like Audis. I really, really like Audis. I like them so much, you need to check out my Audi playlist. I'm going to put a link up to my Audi playlist right now. Moving on, Audi Presense Basic and City have some sense. Both standard on the 2018 A4, Audi Presense Basic intervenes by helping secure the vehicle during unusual or emergency maneuvers, while Audi Presense City helps detect vehicles and pedestrians at speeds of up to 52 miles an hour, increasing drivers' awareness of surroundings and helping prevent accidents. Good features. Okay, we've got another ribbon of technology features down here, starting with driver assistance, rear cross traffic assist, also included with available Audi side assist with Audi Presense rear. That stuff gets to be a tongue twister saying some of this stuff. This feature uses rear sensors to help scan the area behind the vehicle and sides, while a rear view camera helps provide additional visibility when backing up. Yeah, we know how this system works. You're coming out from the grocery store or something, you're backing out, you can't see, some guy's zipping down the lane. Now this thing's paying attention and can warn you, right? A warning tone and brake jolt can be applied to help prompt the driver to stop the vehicle. So everybody kind of does how they let you know a little bit different, but I love this this driver assistance technology. It's much needed, very, very much needed. Where I shop and go work out, the parking lot's a zoo, and so you really need technology like this. You really do. There's another shot of that beautiful instrument cluster. I just love it. Traffic sign recognition. Available with the Prestige trim, traffic sign recognition is a camera-based system that helps detect speed limit signs and displays the information in the available Audi virtual cockpit. For example, current detected speed limits are shown in the instrument display, right? If it can read it. If there's not a tree in the way or something like that, it can read it. Here's adaptive cruise control with traffic jam assist. Audi Adaptive Cruise Control with Traffic Jam Assist automatically maintains a preset distance from the vehicle in front and brakes and accelerates to help maintain that distance. Active Lane Assist is standard on the 2018 Audi A4 with Prestige trim. It says using the available camera mounted in the front of the rear view mirror housing and sophisticated processing software, right? It uses that camera and some software. It observes lane markings and can provide gentle steering wheel warning vibrations if it is determined that the vehicle is approaching the edge of the lane without signaling. So if it thinks you're going out of the lane, it'll let you know. Okay, Audi Presense rear. So at first I thought it was blind spot detection, but it's not blind spot detection. It's just checking out the traffic that's behind you, and then it's calculating your own speed, and the system can calculate the speed of the other cars. And if it thinks a critical situation is sensed, it can start kind of protecting you, closing the windows, pre-tensioning safety belts. It's just watching out, basically. Okay, let's do the design. So for design, it's really just the gallery. So I'm not going to read all of these. We already saw this one. We're just going to kind of run through the photos real fast. If there's one that's kind of jumps out at, I'll stop to say something. Like this Black Optic Plus package with 19-inch wheels, for instance. LED interior lighting. And look how many stars are out in the sky this evening. The interior looks good. That wood looks really nice. I'm looking at the wood, not the wraparound dash. There's the MMI interface with a lot of preset buttons for who knows what. Maybe that's radio presets or something. And then a nice looking leather seat. Here they're going to tell us a little bit more about that Black Optic package. What does this give us? Sporty, striking looks, complete with red brake calipers, piano black inlays, red contrast stitching. The Black Optic Plus package is the perfect complement to the 2018 A4. So you can make it look a lot sportier, basically. Next, there's the Sport Plus package. I like this. Well, maybe I don't. I don't know if those seats don't look full leather to me. Let's see. The available Sport Plus package features Audi dynamic steering, sport suspension, a black cloth headliner, and front sport seats with four-way power lumbar adjustment for the driver and passenger, among many other sport refinements. Doesn't look like those seats are full leather, though. That would be a problem for me. But if I can get them in full leather, then I'm down. So here, now we've moved on to the performance section. Here, they're showing us the numbers for their big horsepower engine, the big horsepower variant, 252 horse, 273 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds. And just like I thought, when you get it with when you get it with a Quattro, when you get it with the all-wheel drive, whether you get it in it with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission or you get it with the manual transmission, that's when you get that's when you get more horsepower. Just comes automatic. It comes automatic when you get Quattro. So if you want to get free horsepower, just get the Quattro. Well, it's not really free, but it's cheap because it's only going to cost you, a few grand to go Quattro and then get a lot of extra horsepower and performance. Here, there's Audi Drive Select. Standard on the 2018 A4, Audi Drive Select includes 4 driver selectable modes: comfort, auto, dynamic, and individual for a smooth, tailored drive. Look at that. What's that all about? That's all about the sport suspension, my friend. Sport suspension. Drivers can choose from an available sport suspension or available sport adaptive damping suspension with the Sport Plus package to suit your driving needs. The available sport adaptive damping suspension uses continuous electronic damper control for increased comfort while lowering ride height approximately 23 millimeters lower than the standard suspension. So it is sporty spice, for sure. Quattro all-wheel drive they're going to tell us about. You can get this with the manual transmission in all-wheel drive, or you can get it with the dual-clutch automatic transmission. We already know that. That's going to increase our grip, whether it's in dry weather or wet weather. Everybody thinks that a lot of people are under the impression that you really only need all-wheel drive for inclement or bad weather, when the reality is that all-wheel drive improves the car's handling and performance in all weather conditions, wet, dry, or otherwise. So all-wheel drive is just cool. Nowadays, I'm about whatever car I get next, I want it to have all-wheel drive because it's just smart. Okay, let's just finish up this with checking some trim and specs, and then we'll do the build and price of our car. Okay. Exterior and interior measurements, let's just check it out. Height, these are all in inches, by the way. Height, 56.2 inches. Length, 186.1 inches. Wheelbase, 110. Width, with the mirrors, almost 80 inches. What else is there? Front headroom, 38.9. Rear headroom, 37.4. Front leg room, 41.3. Rear leg room, 35.7. There's a couple other modules here. There's a couple other ribbons. There's engine, drivetrain, suspension. That was just for the standard engine, right, with the 190 horsepower. We already know that we're doing ours with Quattro, and that's going to give us 252 horsepower. Turning diameter, front brakes are 12.4-inch ventilated brakes, 11.8-inch solid discs in the back. And then we know we have 27 miles to the gallon in the city, 37 miles to the gallon on the highway, 31 combined. That's for the 190 horsepower engine, though. We're going to be doing the 252 horsepower engine. All right, so we've kind of gone through everything. Let's jump over to the build and price. I'm ready to build and price our Audi A4. I know you are too. Okay, so here we are on the page. I'm going to select the Premium Plus with all-wheel drive. We do jump up quite a few ducats. It's $4,500, right? And then what if we want to do an S-tronic with the S-tronic? What's the difference? Oh, that's manual or an automatic. Do we want a manual or an automatic? I think I want an automatic. Let's do automatic. And just so we know, we got that full LED headlights, Audi side assist with pre-sense rear. We have the 7-inch color driver information system, the Bang & Olufsen sound system, the Audi Advanced Key, keyless start, stop and entry with a hands-free trunk lid, release. Let's move on. What color do we want? That's number one. So this first color is brilliant black, and this other color is mythos black. I bet you the brilliant black is a flat black and it doesn't have metallic flake in it. I'm kind of feeling that, That is nice. That is nice. However, what about this monsoon gray? That monsoon gray looks good, but everybody's going to roll that. Manhattan gray, probably a lot of people are going to roll that too. The glacier white's interesting, and then there's the ibis white. You know what? I think I'm going to go brilliant black. Let's keep it simple. Let's go brilliant black. Let's flip through a couple of these photos real fast. Real quick. The headlights look fantastic, don't they? They look fantastic. The wheels look good. Interior looks nice. All right, let's get back to like an exterior photo. I just leave it right there. It's kind of irrelevant. What do we got next? Wheels. So these triangles must mean choosing this equipment feature makes it necessary to deselect the previously selected feature. All right, well, we're not getting those wheels. It's nice that Audi even tells you that. Nobody else does that. You'll go select something, and they'll either remove it or say, oh, you got to blah, 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 blah. Maybe you save us a step by letting us know if we select this, some stuff's going to happen. All right, so I don't really care for those wheels. Oh, that's the black optic package. Do I want the black optic package? Probably. Let's, the 19-inch wheels. Normally I'd pick wheels right now, but I'm going to leave the wheels because I want to see about the packages first. Now, we have the full LED headlights, so we're good. Let's move on. We're not done with this wheel thing's not over yet because I have a feeling that I'm going to want the black optic package, and it's going to go ahead and throw these wheels on there anyway. So let's just move on to interior, though, real quick. Okay, interior. Sport seats. Do we want the sport seats? Contained in sport package. So it looks like we're going to be getting the sport package. Now, what is that? Black cloth headliner, front sport seats with four-way lumbar, and a sport suspension. And that looks full leather to me. Yeah, we're going to probably go full sporty spice here. I don't know what the price of this car is going to be, but any budget build that I thought I was going to do, not that I was really thinking that, is certainly going to be out the window. All right, what do we want to do for interior? Let's do the black with the red stitching. And that's going to require us to do basically, we have to add the black optic package. So I should have just thrown those wheels on there. So we're going to add the black optic package. It's added. Now we've got that interior that we want. We cannot do any wood unless so that means we'd have to remove the black optic package. I guess we either get what? Oh, it has the piano black inlay. If we get a bigger picture of that, can we see that? Not really, but it has the piano black inlay. This is a nice look. The seats are nice and tight. Looks fantastic. I'm happy with that. Look at the flat bottom steering wheel too. TOO. All right, let's move on. Ooh, look at the car now. It looks good now, buddy. It looks good now. All right, we're not going to do the 19-inch wheel package. We don't need that. The black optic package, we already have that. The 18-inch 10-spoke Y-spoke wheels. It looks good. It looks really, really good. It's $50,000 almost, but it looks good. Cold weather package? All right, well, we won't get it. The sport package, we already have that. The navigation and telematics package. Do we want the navigation? Add to configuration. What all does it give us real fast? Oh, it's $3,000. It gives us the MMI navigation. So now we're going to be $50,000 into this thing. Let me add it. Okay, now it's added. Rear passenger thorax. Yeah, you got to add the airbag thing. Why don't they just throw that in? Summer tire thing? No, I'm not going to worry about that. Black optic plus 19-inch wheel package. What is this all about? Oh, you can get a bigger wheel. You can get a bigger wheel. You can upgrade the wheels to 19-inch wheels. Right? You can upgrade the wheel to 19-inch wheels because this gives you the black optic package comes standard with the 18-inch wheel. But I kind of like the black wheel. I like the all black that I've got going on, and so we're going to leave that. We're not going to upgrade the wheel. Ventilated front seats, guess we can't get. Audi Care, I don't get into that. So let's move on to accessories. Okay, so accessories. All-weather front, all-weather floor mats in the front, all-weather floor mats in the rear. Wow, they're nickel and diming you. Cargo, base carrier wheel. I don't want any of that stuff. Well, I guess what I do want is the front floor mats, the rear floor mats, and the cargo liner, of course. And let's move on. What's next? I think we're at the summary, folks. All right, yeah, we are. So the MSRP on this was $43,700. We have now racked it up to $50,505, but we have one heck of a little Audi. This thing's going to just point and squirt and just be all kinds of fun. I mean, all kinds of fun. All this thing needs is a little light legal tint on the windows, and you're good to go. I mean, you're literally good to go. $50,000 all in. It's not cheap, but it sure is nice. Now, I can save the PDF. So yeah, you will find the build summary. If you like how I built and priced this Audi A4, right, then you will download the build summary. It's in the description below. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you've made it to the end, you're awesome. Thank you for joining me. Please, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Other than that,